athletically declined, media and sports, and reality fans. It feels like that gets longer by the day.
Yeah, that was a lot. But
yeah. But this last episode of Survivor, oh my goodness. The episode of the Crybabies.
dude,
I think that's the best way to put it. Is that what you like? Is that accurate?
not the crybabies, just one.
Two.
Yeah, but
Liz Venus.
Venus sucks. Nobody cares about her. Like the this episode was so frustrating. I can't understand why they would cast somebody like Liz on this show. I don't understand. Uh, let's start off with the aftermath of last week. They get back to camp, and everybody's like kind of noticing that Maria's a big threat now, and she was orchestrating. So there was that. There really wasn't. They all went and looked for the idol, and
which we found out, or then we witnessed the person who we don't want to have the idol, Venus, finds it.
yeah, and she doesn't tell anybody. Which I think in this case, usually I'm for keeping it a secret and don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
But Venus had no real allies at all.
Yeah, that was her best way to get an ally, was just be like, hey, I have this.
Yeah, so I feel like a rare circumstance that a player keeps it a secret and it backfires.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they did the challenge. It was a pretty even challenge.
Yeah,
like everybody was in the final stage of it.
Yeah, so the challenge this week was it was three stages, right? Or four? Three-stage challenge. First thing I had to do was have a ball on top of a stick. Had a little platform on it, and they had to go through an over-under bar. And then after they got through that, they added another stick, and they had to go over a balance beam. It was like you had to go up, over, and down. And a lot of people had trouble with that, with the second stage of the challenge. I thought it was so funny watching everyone just like Ben was in the lead. He was in the lead by a mile in the beginning, and then got to
the balance beam and he couldn't do it.
The balance beam, he was the last one to get off the balance beam.
Not as much of a balance beam blunder as Corey from the challenge, but still, man, work on your balance if you're gonna go on one of these shows.
Go on any like competition show, you know there's gonna be some type of like balance involved. Like, come on.
Then they had to do the little like maze thing, and
the maze like proved to be pretty difficult. Like,
it was so satisfying seeing Venus get her little ball all the way to the end, and all she had to do was drop it on into the basket, and it just like rimmed out of the basket. And I was like, oh, sweet justice. So Maria ends up winning.
Yep. And what we did not say was they were gunning for Maria before this. A lot of people were like, we need to get Maria out because she's the one that orchestrated the whole Tiffany blindside. And the people that were in that was Liz, Kenzie, and Venus, and they were going to try to get Charlie in, which, like, Charlie is Maria's number one. He knows that it makes sense to not go to final three with her, because if he goes to the final with her, he's not winning, because Maria has been doing so well throughout this game. But he was like, she has to lose first. And Maria has proven that if she doesn't win, Charlie's winning.
Yeah.
At this point. It's been between Maria and Charlie. They're the only two that
consistently can get the job done.
Yeah. So Then we get to Maria wins the challenge. Go Maria. I was rooting for her because I wanted to see absolute chaos ensue, and it did. But
Because there was a reward attached.
there was a reward.
The pizza reward.
The pizza. They had pepperoni, Hawaiian. They had gluten-free, which is the only type of pizza that Liz can eat, and vegetarian. So that was just like the icing on the cake because Maria was like, I'm gonna choose people who obviously need to eat. First person she chooses is Ben.
I'm going to say a hot take. Let's
hear it.
Gluten allergies are made up.
I 100%.
They're made up. We didn't discover gluten until like 2010. And then all of a sudden everybody was allergic to it. You're not allergic to gluten. You just want attention.
It bugs me so much. Okay, so little like backstory into me. I work in the restaurant industry. And everyone's like, I want this. I want a gluten-free burger. Okay, cool. Get you the gluten-free burger. What side do you like? Fries. Fries get cross-contaminated in the fryer.
Fries are made of nothing but gluten. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's what fries get cross-contaminated in the fryer because of the flour from other fried things.
Shout out our fellow Survivor fan from Athletically Declined. Captain Planet of AD Gaming. I'll rock, paper, scissors for some pizza.
Cap, you must have never seen me and Johnny play rock, paper, scissors.
You will lose.
We are pros. Anyone from Athletically Declined, if anyone looks at it, watches us on our late night meetings, me and Johnny go ham on
But the stakes are higher for us because it's usually changing diapers.
Yeah.
But if that was an option, Clancy, I would probably pick a different beer other than Bud Light. You know, I'm a Modelo man myself, but you know, I can vibe with it.
But gluten, yeah, it gets like they're back to where we were.
Oh yeah. Back to Survivor.
Survivor. Apparently Liz can only have gluten-free pizza. Again, why are you on the show if you cannot eat anything? Back on this, I feel like this has turned into the Liz hate show. But I feel like
it is the Liz hate show because Clancy with a little caveat here. Oh, wait, wrong one. He says, I'm talking about the gluten-free folks drinking Bud Light. That is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Like I want a gluten-free burger, but I'll take a beer. Bud Light does suck.
Oh, he's Team Miller.
But what about the burger from last week?
Right.
Oh my God!
Amen. There ain't no way that Bourbon Street Burger from Applebee's is gluten-free. You liar.
Oh
you liar.
God.
Gluten allergies don't exist.
Look at Cap coming in.
You just want attention.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's the worst. And it's always the worst people. It's always, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna be political here. I'm gonna be political here. Find me one conservative that has a gluten allergy. You can't. They're all liberals, all of them. Which, if you're a liberal, cool. But you know, it comes with a gluten allergy, apparently. Anyways, back to Survivor. Oh God.
So Maria's like, I'm gonna give this reward to people who obviously need it. She takes Ben because she has been really good friends with Ben this entire time, and he hasn't been on a reward yet. She said that she could take Charlie. Charlie took himself out. He's like, I'm fine right now. I can go without eating.
Kenzie said the same thing.
So Charlie and Kenzie took themselves out. Ben is going. But then she looks at Venus, Q, and Liz. It was like, plead your case. And Q was like, I mean, I've lost some weight.
Yeah, Q was like, I've lost some weight, but it's up to you. I don't really care.
I don't care.
And then Venus was like, whatever decision you make is fine. And
then
Liz was like, I'll beg. Like, and then she was like, okay, Venus, you're out. Go,
Q and Liz, rock, paper, scissors.
And Liz, still being so entitled, was like, Q, you better pick rock. And like, why would Q do anything to help you? Why?
You have deserved nothing good to happen to you from Q.
And
all you have done is just shit on him. Sorry for cussing. But all you've done is shit on him for the past, ever since y'all have merged. You have done nothing but talk crap about Q. You have done nothing but gun for Q the entire time. So what makes you think that he's going to give you pizza?
And he did not pick rock.
He did not pick rock. They tied for paper the first time.
Can I say, what a all of you fellow pro rock, paper, scissors players, the absolute balls on this man to go back-to-back paper? Yeah. Back-to-back paper? That's a power move. That's a power move. And sure enough, she goes rock the second time.
If you're going in on rock, paper, scissors, if they're like going paper, the odds of them going paper again are really high because you could just go scissors. But she went rock because that was going to crush the scissors. So he went paper and won.
She was playing checkers and he was playing chess.
100% playing
But they were both playing rock, paper, scissors. But anyways, Q goes and everybody's pissed. Everybody's pissed.
The 4 people that do not get chosen, which like Charlie and
Charlie wasn't really pissed. Charlie was just playing it up so that he like got heat on other people, which was smart. That was smart. Clancy, I will Ray Rice anyone in rock, paper, scissors.
Challenge accepted.
That is that got dark. That was a deep cut there. She doesn't even know what that means.
No, I don't.
Ray Rice punched his wife in the face.
Oh, word.
So I don't know if you're choosing like, if you mean you're saying like rock, paper, scissors, Ray Rice. Like, I don't know if that's what you're saying or if you're just saying that you will viciously beat everybody in rock, paper, scissors. Either way, valid. Yeah, so everybody's pissed. And it was more of the Liz pity party the entire time.
Again.
For all of you diehard Survivor fans, this reminded me of something. If you have been watching Survivor for a long time, then Clancy verified here. He just means he'll beat whoever wants it. Well,
okay, word.
I don't think Ray Rice's wife wanted it, but but if you've been watching Survivor for a long time, let me know in the comments if you remember this. Survivor Worlds Apart. There's a guy named Rodney.
As much as I hate that his name is Rodney.
He went by Rod, I believe.
Yeah, he went by Rod.
Went by Rod, and he was from Boston. This guy never got he never won anything. He never got chosen for a reward. And he was like one of those Kevin Federline type of white guys with the, 2 pierced ears and probably like tucks his ears into his backwards, fitted hat. He's one of those. And he loses the challenge, right? And it was his birthday.
Oh, man.
And they can pick 3 people or 2 people to go with them on the reward. He loses. He doesn't get chosen. He's begging for somebody that's already been chosen to give up their reward so he can go. And nobody does it. Why would you do that? And he was like, this was a once in a lifetime opportunity. And it's my birthday. And you're not going to choose me on my birthday to go. You're going to take an opportunity away from me on my special day and it was like the cringiest thing ever. And you're like, dude,
the accent.
It's like, dude, sorry for cussing in advance, but just stop being a bitch. All right. Just like you didn't get the reward. Move on. Like, and I've hated that guy ever since then because it's like, dude, have some self-worth, you loser. But Liz is like 10 times worse than that.
She's worse than him.
Like, Liz, I don't care. I don't care if you never eat again.
I don't care that you broke your health.
Liz is the freaking worst, bro.
I don't care that you can't eat coconut.
Like just what a loser. You are one pathetic loser. You really are. I can't stand her. And oh yeah, Cap. That is the guy. That's the guy. He was washing the rice pot on the beach, just like they didn't choose me for my birthday. Well, I don't know. I turned I turned him from a Boston guy to Forrest Gump all of a sudden. But dude, it drives me freaking nuts. And then she starts talking. Then the people come back from reward, and she's talking crap about Q. And they tell her, like, hey, Q's, like, right behind you. And she's like,
I don't care.
She's like, I don't care. I'm done holding my feelings in. It's like, really? Yeah, I think you were done with that last week, you idiot. And then she says, the dumbest thing I've ever heard on Survivor and possibly in my life. Take it away.
So she was like, I've been standing in the back all my life, and I think that is why I have allergies, because I've been suppressing myself for so long that my body is just attacking everything that goes in it. What?
Read a freaking book, Liz. That's not how anatomy works.
So you're telling me that your allergies are fake? On top of everything, you can't eat it. You are just choosing not to and wanting people to feel bad for you. That's where I'm getting this from.
Liz is I'm sorry. I don't want to get political. But you know what? Survivor's a political game.
It is a political game.
Liz is a perfect representation of what modern liberals are. Not all liberals, modern liberals are. There are some like reasonable old hat liberals that you're like, okay, I see where you're coming from. But modern liberals, Liz should be their mascot because that is what they all are. One, they can't win shit. No. They're a bunch of losers. Two, they're yes, Clancy, you're batting you're batting 1,000 on this. A Subaru driving, Lumineer listening, big stupid hat wearing. You have one of those, and I've never liked it.
What?
Kombucha enthusiast.
What hat?
I don't like the hipster hats for girls.
Sorry.
Man.
I took my maternity photos in one of those.
Well, those were good photos. Anyways, that's what modern liberals are. They all look like Liz. They have this veil of like, oh, I'm this unthreatening, unimposing, just nice person, and I just want to love everybody. As long as they get their way. If they don't get their way, then they are going to throw an absolute bitch fit because they're right, you're wrong, and that's all it is to it. She should be their mascot. I can't stand her. I
know. She is honestly the worst. There have been people that we do not like in Survivor. We said it last week. And we'll probably do a draft on it, on all of our least favorite and most favorite Survivor players. We'll probably do that soon. No,
I would take Sandra.
I'd take Sandra over her any day because at least Sandra was just like, I'll do whatever as long as it's not me.
Wentworth, I'd take Wentworth over her, and I can't stand that bitch.
What's her name that voted out her mom?
That was Wentworth, I thought.
No, that was not Wentworth. Wentworth went on with her dad.
Yeah, the one that voted off her mom, she can go to hell too. But yeah, she's the worst. Liz is freaking awful, dude. She's awful. All right, let's not give her any more time. Let's not give her any more time. What else happened after that?
So then
I was blinded with rage for the rest of the episode. But
so then she like says her piece about her fake allergies. And then Charlie is just playing a great game right now. He's like just listening, taking all of this in. And
Charlie is playing a very Gabler-esque game
yes,
of like
he's playing a sneaky game.
Be involved in everything, but don't be the lead.
Yeah.
Like
Sierra.
good one, Cap. I love that we have other Survivor enthusiasts in here. Sierra is the one who voted her mom out. Don't like her either.
Yeah.
She
came
How
back
do you
for
vote out your own mother?
Yeah, she came back for another season and sucked. But so Charlie's just playing a great game at this point. He's been in on every vote. He's never been on the wrong side of the votes. He let Maria orchestrate the Tiffany vote because he knew it was going to be a big one, but then he didn't want the target to be on his back. He had the idea, but let Maria orchestrate the entire thing. So then all the pressure went on Maria. Yes, it was a big resume booster for Maria, but also put a target on her back. As soon as Maria loses, she's gone. That's just a simple fact of it. As soon as she loses, she's gone because Charlie agrees that Maria needs to go because if it's him and Maria in the final, he is not winning.
Can I talk about one of the... Wait, are we too tribal yet?
No, we're still talking about
plans leading up. Because then Venus approached Charlie, and Venus... It's the second in Survivor that you think you are running the game and you have everything figured out. You might as well pack your bags because you are getting voted out.
Yeah. And as soon as she's like, and like also on top, Venus is like, he's a kingpin. She's a kingpin. It was Maria in the beginning episode, and then halfway through it was Charlie, and then it was Q. Who is it?
Venus flat out sucks at Survivor.
Yeah.
She just sucks.
With the intro.
But she thought she had it all figured out. She even approaches Charlie and was like, I've guaranteed us Final Four. Guaranteed. It's locked. We're Final Four. There's nothing anybody can do about it. And Charlie's like, yeah, where are you getting that idea from? And she's like, I have something up my sleeve. Which she did. She had an immunity idol. And Charlie's like, what are you talking? She's like, I'm not going to tell you. To which Charlie was like, okay, you want to work with me, but you're not telling me. Yeah, sure, Venus, I'm on your side. Immediately Ghost Marine is like, yeah, we're going to vote Venus out because she won't tell me what she has, but she wants me to work with her.
Yeah.
Which, like I said at the beginning of the show, most of the time you should not tell people that you have an idol.
In this case, you should.
In this case, because she had no allies, she should have told somebody that she had an idol.
Yeah, because it would have worked out in her favor. That's just a simple fact.
And she even said, she's like, that's not how you win Survivor is not telling people you have an idol. It's having your social game be so good that you don't even need to use your idol. It's like,
you don't have a social game.
Are you under the impression that your social game is good? Everyone hates you, Venus. Yeah. Like, everyone on this tribe hates you.
Every tribal since the merge, she has gotten one vote. Not every tribal, but almost every tribal. She has gotten at least one
She's
vote.
had her name written down more than
occasions than
she's had her name written down more consistently than anybody else except for Q.
Yeah. Her and Q might be like even at this point.
Like,
by at least getting one every
time.
And God.
So then they go to tribal.
Then we go to tribal. And Jeff, hold on. Jeff and these tribals. Last week he gave them popcorn. He's getting soft. But also these tribals have been very interesting and very cryptic. So he sits down. He has this little cushion because 2 weeks ago, Tribal was crazy. Then the next week, Tribal was also crazy. And this week, it was also freaking crazy. Like,
he brought licorice
this time. Instead of giving them all the licorice, he gave them one piece to share.
Which he gave it to Ben. And so Ben he was like, Ben, do with that whatever you want. And Liz, stupid Liz,
I can eat licorice.
had to be like, oh, I can't eat licorice. And it's like, yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I hope you do starve. Like, yeah, I hope you get a bite of licorice and you choke on it, you stupid bitch. But sorry for cussing. But he breaks it all up evenly, and everybody gets a piece.
And
I'm
then the-
telling you right now, if I was on Survivor and Jeff handed me one piece of licorice and was like, do with that what you will, I would turn to everybody and be like, power move, and I'd eat the whole freaking thing.
And then
right in
immediately
front of
get
them.
voted out. They're not gluten-free.
Licorice is not gluten-free. You're a liar. God.
Oh, man.
But anyways, Liz doesn't talk for the rest of the episode. Thank God.
No, yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Oh yeah, she does. But not before Venus doubling down and putting her foot in her mouth was like going at Q, just talking mad shit. Like, I've known about more votes than you have. Like, people like me a lot more than they like you, kind of thing. And Q was like, okay, all right, we'll see.
Yeah.
And she's just got that like smug look on her face, like Q has no idea he's about to get voted out. and then Liz talks again.
And she's like, it's not a mystery that I don't like Q. I've been gunning for Q this entire time and all this other crap. Like, you don't have power to be gunning for someone. If you're gunning for someone, you better have power to do it, because he's still there. We are very far into, we are on the final now, like we're on 7, about to be 6 at the end of this episode. We're on the final 7, and y'all been gunning for Q for the past 4 weeks.
I cannot think of a less threatening thing than to have Liz gunning for you.
Yeah, like, who does she have on her side? Because Q apparently messed up her game. How? You don't have a game.
She sucks.
You don't. People just feel bad for you, and you are a goat at this point because no one's voting for you in the final. She's a goat. That's all she is. But not a good goat. She's a bad goat. She's a sacrificial lamb. That's all she is.
Yeah, she sucks. But anyways, then they all vote, right?
Yep, we all vote.
They all vote. Lo and behold, Venus does not play her idol and is the 3rd or 4th.
She's the 4th person to go. This is like the season of no one playing
'Cause
idols
we
when
had
they have them.
Jim
Was the first. Went
Hunter,
home without an idol.
Tiffany,
Hunter, Tiffany,
now Venus. 4 people this season have had idols and have gone home with them in their pocket. They did not play them.
Well, the only person who knew they were going to be getting votes that didn't play their idol was Hunter.
Yeah, he just thought he had enough.
He thought he had enough to skate by, and then when it went to a tie, he couldn't play it then. Like, he was kind of screwed.
At this point, don't even look for an idol, because
you're not going to use it.
You know
you're just going to have a
play
souvenir whenever you go home.
Like,
gosh. I feel like as soon as I get when I go on Survivor, as soon as I get an idol, as soon as I get to merge, I'm playing it. Because I'm not gonna get caught with that on my back and then going home with it. That is so embarrassing. I'd rather play it without needing it.
Yeah, I would rather look like the idiot.
Or save someone that needed it rather than like
I would 10 times out of 10 rather look like the idiot that played his idol when he didn't have to and is still in the game than be the idiot that didn't play their idol and is going home. Like, everybody's like, I don't want to look like an idiot and play my idol and then not get any votes. How stupid do you look now? Because you got all the votes and your idol's in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like, and then also is random Ben voting
for Kinsey.
Ben
That was
voted
weird.
for Kinsey, like,
that was
out
weird.
of nowhere. He was in on the plan. I don't know what. I guess we'll find out what the strategy behind that was.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
understand
confused
it,
about
but
it.
I don't know, but Venus goes home. Good riddance. You suck. Like, please don't ever come back.
Yeah.
And at this point, I think Liz might make the final 3 just because, like, who is she gonna beat?
She's gonna go to Fire and lose. That's what it's gonna be. She's gonna go to the Fire and lose.
She's gonna go to Fire, and then
She's gonna go to Fire against Q. Because if they don't get Maria out, it's gonna be Charlie and Maria, or Maria's gonna win that last challenge. And they're gonna take each other because at this point, why not? And
wait, who?
Liz and Charlie and Maria.
No, I think Charlie guns for Maria next week. Because we saw on the preview for next week's episode, Maria is like crying and she says like, I feel like a piece of me in this game has died or whatever. I think that like Charlie is gonna be gunning for her and somebody's gonna tell her.
Yeah,
that would be my guess. But I don't think they're both gonna make the final.
We shall see.
I think it's gonna be Charlie.
Let's see where we are in our Survivor finals. So all of your people are still in. 2 of my people are still in. So for the people who are just now like joining us in this podcast, early on in the season, me and Johnny both chose,
I think it was week 2.
It was like week 2.
Week 2, we chose our final 3s.
April 4th, we chose our final 3s. So over a month ago. Johnny chose Charlie, Maria, and Kenzie, with Charlie winning. I chose Tevin, Charlie, and Q, with Tevin winning, which obviously that's not going to happen. Now I think it's going to be Charlie.
Yeah. Charlie's playing the best game.
He is. He's playing a sneaky game because he has so many arguments when it comes to the jury.
Because
he put every single person on that jury up there, but he wasn't leading the charge.
And he's won challenges, but not too much where he's like this huge threat.
He's won 2, and those were back to back.
And he's been on the right side of every vote.
Never
and if
went
he can
to
get
tribal
Maria
until
out,
the merge.
If he can be the one that gets Maria out, that's huge.
That's the game winner right there. Because Maria's not going to be mad about it. She's going to be like almost in a way proud of him. Just be like, yes, I am a threat in this game, and you are you got me out. You got out.
And Maria will vote for Charlie to win.
100% will vote for Charlie to win.
But the problem with that is if he gets Maria out, everybody is then gonna wise up and be like, if we let Charlie go to the final, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
But where I don't think it's that big of a deal for Charlie is what are they gonna do about it? Like at that point, you're gonna have your biggest threat is gonna be Q, but he'll have no allies.
Yeah.
Because Maria will be gone. Kenzie's not a threat. Liz is not a threat.
No, there could be an argument made for Kenzie, but not really.
His biggest threat would probably be Ben.
Because Ben is so likable.
Ben is probably everybody on the island's favorite, I would assume.
Yeah.
But Ben can't win a challenge.
Yeah, Ben can't win a challenge. Shame his life.
I mean, I would rather get Maria out now and not have to worry about that than get... Unless he wants to drag it all the way to 4 and team up with Q and Ben to get her out. But that's risky.
Cap, he said, or Q, because even with his name being written down every time he's still around, he's like a cockroach that won't die. That's the truth right there. Like,
I could see
there's no getting rid of him.
I could see Q getting votes. I could see Q getting a couple of votes if he makes the final. Because people would be like, God, he just, like you said, Cap, you can't get rid of this guy. But I think Q is so disliked that I don't think there's a chance he gets enough votes to win. He could get enough votes to screw somebody else.
Yeah.
Like steal votes from them. But
not enough to win.
At this point, as much as I hate her and I can't stand her, I would be doing anything and everything within my power to be sitting next to Liz at the end. Because Liz if Liz wins this season, I'm saying this right now. If Liz wins this season of Survivor, I will never watch Survivor again. I will never watch another minute of Survivor. And I've watched like 40 seasons.
Yeah.
I will not support that, and I will not watch it anymore.
Damn. That's a lot to say.
So do what you need to do, Survivor. Do not let her win. That would be the worst winner ever.
Yeah.
But you got anything else to say about it?
I don't think so. Just, I think, stop having idols. Where were all the advantages this season?
Yeah, like
no one won a journey.
I wouldn't be surprised next season if Jeff got on there and was like, you know what? No idols, because nobody even used them last season. So why am I gonna waste my time?
I'm gonna waste my time designing some beads on a string.
I will say the production crew, specifically the props department,
they need to melt.
Not your best season. Not your best season. Bring back the themes.
Yeah.
Bring back the actual good-looking immunity idols.
What immunity idol was my favorite? It was the
one
the
last
submarine head was my favorite.
That one was cool. I think my favorite immunity idol was last season when they had the sword and the shield, and you could separate them.
Yeah, that one.
And
was
like
a good
one team got the sword and one team got the shield. That was my favorite.
That was a good one.
But this season it sucks. It sucks. It's just beads on a rope. But I think that's it.
Yeah.
So please let us know in the comments, who are you rooting for? Who do you hate? I know we all hate Liz, so tell me I'm right. And you know what? If you want to argue politics with me in the comments, I probably won't respond, but do it anyways. We like the engagement. But thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe to All Things Athletically Declined Sports. If you're watching this, follow the channel, AD Media. You will see more Survivor clips. You will see any romantic reality show ever. We're waiting on Perfect Match to come out.
Patiently, but impatiently waiting for it.
And yeah. Go
check out our Instagram, because that just got up and running. Go give us a little follow on Instagram. TikTok is about to get up and running for AD Media. So once that comes up, I'll have it up by next week, hopefully.
But we will see you
soon.
Soon.
Bye-bye.